tight. Guard the doors both day and night. Passwords strong like shields of gold. Love and wisdom shared in bold. Protect our circle, keep it clear. Online shadows lurking near. Guard your fire, don't let it slip. Family strong with cyber tips. Fishing lines in waters deep. Don't let them pull what you keep. Links they shine, but traps they weave. Trust your heart, don't be deceived. Protect our circle, keep it clear. Online shadows lurking near. Guard your fire, don't let it slip. Family strong with cyber tips. Every click we take, be wise.
Would your child post the same thing if they knew it might cost them a job in 10 years? Let's talk about digital footprints and how to help kids post wisely. Welcome to Family Cyber Tips Daily, your weekday guide to helping families stay smart and safe online. On Tuesdays, we look at tech and parenting. Today, digital footprints, what they are, why they matter, and how to help your kids think before they post. Let's go through the sections. What is a digital footprint? Every time your child posts a picture, shares a comment, or even likes a video, they're leaving a mark online. And that's called a digital footprint. And it can be searched, screenshotted, and shared even years later. So it's important. Every child has one. You as a parent and a caregiver has one. Fortunately for you, we're focusing on the young ones, okay? Let's look at real life consequences, okay? It's important that we highlight those so that you can, get into the groove if you like, all right? Teens have lost scholarships, job opportunities, and even friendships because of something they posted years earlier. Once it's out there, it's out of your hands. So please, caregivers and parents, teach kids the internet remembers everything. And like we shared in the kids edition, the internet never forgets. And my key and lovely phrase is the internet does not have a delete key, okay? It's important, extremely so, that we know that so that we can protect them and they'll love us for it in the future, okay? Let's now look at how to explain this to kids, because it's incredibly difficult. Kids will not see what you're seeing because they live in the present. They live in the now. But you see beyond, perhaps because you're very wise. Or if we look at a more secondary reason, because I'm helping you step up. So with the wisdom that you're taking from our podcast, with an S, podcasts, you are lined up to inform your child, and you do so boldly so that they see what you see, even though you both can't see it. But ultimately, we're guiding and protecting their future, okay? Whilst explaining it to them, use examples that they understand. And if you use any of the ones that I give you, I promise you they'll understand. So don't make it up. Make sure you are well aligned with the platform, one, and two, that you're guiding them in a simplistic way. You're not making things even more difficult for them, okay? So explain how this matters in the future by using examples like, would you write this on your school wall? So basically they pause and think as You can see the title of our video. You pause, think, then post or not. The thinking is what makes the difference, because you are now reflecting and critically assessing whether this is for public consumption or not, okay? So would you write this on your school wall will be a question that you present to them. Would you want grandma to see it? You know, families that are well, close together and well knitted, a strong family bond across generations, respect grandma and grandpa, and because they do, that's the kids, that answer will be pretty obvious. Would you want grandma or grandpa to see this post? That should get them aligned. Not everybody obviously fits that mold, but it does work. Could what you're posting be misunderstood? That gives them time to reflect. Again, back to reflection and critical assessments. Very important. Could it be misunderstood? If it can, don't post, which is the pause, think, post or not. All right? That's important. Thanks for the like. I really appreciate you. That like always gives me the impetus to go. All right? So please, if you're gaining any value, like the content. Okay? It's not only when I get to the end that I say that. When I see a like, I acknowledge. Okay? So make them pause at all times, think, and then post or not. Okay? Very important. Let's look at another area as we close this out. Set family posting rules. You find that I readily encourage engagement. And I do that because it's important that we, get the kids where they're most comfortable. If you make it too rigid, make it too awkward, the kids lose interest very quickly. So make it engaging. And this is why I'm asking us to set family posting rules. Make it active, make it dynamic, create clear, loving boundaries like no full names or school locations online. Bam. Okay? It's a very clear boundary that you can set. Whenever you are online and you're doing stuff, don't put your full name. And that's not a lie. We are in a jungle. Okay? We're in a jungle. You're not volunteering information. Don't give more than is required. A first name is enough. A nickname even is enough. And certainly, like we shared in one of the podcasts, or one of the podcast episodes, don't share your school locations online. The police got involved, advising parents to do that. So every time I have an opportunity, I send it your way. Don't share full names or school locations online. Okay? Another clear and loving rule that you set as a posting rule will be ask before posting group photos. Ultimately, you don't have the permission of the other people in the picture or the photo to send their picture in the public domain. So you've got to ask them before you send or publish anything publicly. Very important, okay? Think twice before sharing emotional rants. Those come back very quickly and bite you. Because when you're emotional, you're not really in control. And then you may say things that you in the future regret saying. So think before sharing emotional rants. And as a parent and caregiver, to keep them going in the right direction, you've got to praise them for positive, kind, and uplifting content. Don't just say, oh, that's my boy, that's my girl, and don't acknowledge. No. The same way you are pulling them up when they get it wrong, praise them also publicly if you can when they get it right. If they're positive, kind, and generous with their time, generous with their thoughts, consider it, acknowledge it. Okay? Kids love that. And some may think it's bobo, that it's patronizing. I'd rather patronize my child than not, for the sake of the jungle called the internet. Okay? If it becomes second nature after a while, and you know deep down you love your child. So if you're using flattering or showy adjectives to acknowledge something so small, really, I care for my son or daughter, hence I'm just going to send it their way. All right? Eventually it does stick. Okay? Some of this is not natural to many parents. Some parents were brought up in, a very independent home setup where everybody just woke up in the morning and headed out, So when you have an opportunity to unlearn those, what I will advise, as I've done every evening, weekday evening, is be you, You know what will help the child get to the future we want for them. Direct them. If that means along the line that you're going to throw in some words that appear bogus, so be it. It will stick. Okay? It will stick. Your child's digital footprint is part of their future. It's a no-brainer. Like we mentioned in the kids edition, it's a no-brainer. So please, let's help them build a future that they can be proud of. Okay? Share this with another parent, and please don't forget to, like the video, the thumbs up, and all that bit. You notice I was pausing there because I almost said subscribe. But do that too. I just didn't pronounce it, okay? Do that. It's very important. We'll be here tomorrow evening. I've been your host, Lawrence Edem, at 6 p.m., God willing. Okay? God bless and goodbye.